Hi there. Welcome to the next session in the series of SSRS step-by-step course. Today in this session, we are going to create a new project, our first SSRS project. How to do that, I'll show you. So before that, we have already discussed what is IDE, how to install and set up the environment. And also we have discussed the database tables and how to add the sample data. So once our data is ready, our setup is ready and installation is configured. Now we will start the new project. So today, this is my IDE, which is Visual Studio 2012. This is all you need, and I am on the start page. So in case if you do not know how to land on this start page, you can go on view. You can click on start page and you can just land on this particular screen. So here you can see a lot of options are available. You can go ahead and you can learn about it. However, our area of interest is this section, which is start. Here is an three option: new project, open project, and connect to team foundation server. So team foundation server is a TFS, which is a repository which kind of used for version controlling. We are not going to cover that because we are going to create our first SSRS project today. Open project, if you have already worked on this project, it's not it's still valid. So we'll click on new project. I'm going to create a new project, and since it is a reporting service project, we can you have to click on reporting services. Now you can see two options are available. Wizard is something you can create a report automatically by clicking by few clicks, but that is very basic. I will not recommend to do that. Let's go ahead with this report server project. This is the main project which we want to create. What you need to do is you need to provide your name. So let's get first SSRS project. Let me give this name, and after that what we are going to do is we are going to see that it will automatically create a project with first SSRS project under this directory. You can change the directory if you want to, but we'll keep it default. Everything is okay. Now click on OK, and that's it. It will take few seconds and it will create your first SSRS project. So here it is. So we have created our first SSRS project. So here we can see, let me get rid of this because this is not required, and let's cancel that. So here you can see like share data sources, share data set, and reports. So these are three important things: share data source, data set, and reports. So I'll be covering these all three in detail uh, in our next session in this series. For now, I'll just explain what is this all about. So data source is basically from where you connect your data, you get your data to create the reports. Data set is where you will write your queries. So this is shared data set. So here what you can do is like if you have multiple data sets used in across multiple reports, you have already created a data set and want to use that same data set in your existing report, you can use that. And in that scenario, that data set is called shared data set because the same data set it been used with multiple reports, right? And similarly with the data source, if you have a single data source, you want that data source to be used across multiple reports or multiple projects, you can share your data source as well. So this is the way you can share your data set. However, we don't require shared and data set and data source because we have already our own data source. We'll create our own data set as well for our report. So this is not required. However, this is good to know that in case if you landed up doing some sharing between the data source and data set, it will help you. But our main point of interest would be reports. So here we will create the reports and all the report will sit under this folder. So this is basically the structure, how your project's folder structure will be defined. And in our that's all for this session. What is all about this project we have created in our first project in this session, and in our next session we'll see how to create reports. So stay tuned and I'll see you in next video. Thank you.